Hey there, it's Raven Scry. Today I'm going to connect in and give a collective reading for whatever it is that Spirit wishes to speak to or draw attention to for you today. So listen with an open heart, and whatever connects to you is meant for you. All right, so as I connect, it's like there is a strong sense of the ending and the beginning of something taking place. It's like there is this kind of power and, bam, where we're starting afresh, we're starting anew, there's excitement. But there is this sense that comes into the picture. And the way that it's described, being shown and described to me, is like the levels and the layers of experience that we have. Through life, we become less naive within each experience in the day-to-day. So we learn the lessons and we develop as human beings. But within that, we also, gather certain levels of restriction within our own experience and within the woundedness that happens in our life, things that don't fully clear through. And often, these things can span into other times, other lives. It's not necessarily just this life, but it's like they're wanting to recognize the journey that your soul has been on for all of this time, and no matter how far you want to see that you've come, it's like through all these experiences, there is a level of things that have mounted up and that you've been carrying to some degree. And it's like they just want to speak to not being tainted by these things, not allowing these things to hinder this new start, this new beginning, this fresh new energy that is coming in and that is here right now in the present. But it's like this sense of being, you're sitting in the present, you're sitting in the moment, doing your day-to-day, present here, but then it's like these strings and lines into other stories from your past. And it's like not allowing them to influence this new change that's taking place. And, it's certainly not denying what they are. It's really taking a look to see what's going on. What are these stories that you've got with you and you've been carrying them? And perhaps what needs to be let go of and released so that you can be this free being moving forward into the next chapter of your experience in life. There's a strong number 10 here. It's like there's a new beginning here. And there's certainly this expansive, open, grand energy that's coming in. It's like it almost feels like a lion's energy. It's the king, it's gold and there's jewels all around. It's a very expansive, abundant energy that is accessible here, but it's very important to really be honest with yourself and really acknowledge your true feelings rather than pretending that some things are there or thinking you're over certain things because they're in the past. Well, they're not often in the past. They're often being lugged along with you in your little backpack. So to look into these things and to free yourself from some of these points in time that you're being bound to on some levels is certainly what's being brought forward here. And there's an acknowledgement that, you chose this path and you signed up for this story here. And, in the way it feels like there's this fighting kind of energy that I'm hearing coming in, of like, no, I didn't choose this path. I didn't choose this path. No, not accepting what has actually been chosen by you. There's a certain level of resistance here. So to recognize this is really key. And, it's like there is so much support for you and who is placed around you at this time, no matter what the situation, no matter if they're annoying people, no matter if you don't like them or you're reacting badly to them. Of course, if you love them, it's like there's all these different variants of the people that are around you. And even if you've got no one around you, it's like the people from afar that have this connection with you. It's like to recognize them and recognize that they are perfectly placed for your experience at this time. And it's like it doesn't have to be the way that it is forever. It's like an evolving, changing process of connection here. But it's like just really recognizing who is around you and that they are the support that you need. And sometimes it may not be that the support that you wanted to have, but they are there as the right support for you. And it's time to sort of recognize that and go within to be able to move forward into this expansive new energy that they speak of, this golden lion energy, this abundant, beautiful energy that has so much heart and heart presence in it. But within it, there is this resistance. They keep just showing me this resistance to accepting what is. In all of what is, even the things that you don't like, even the things that are not perfect, accepting them as perfect because they are here and they are right now, present moment for you. So this is like, a key. It's like they hand me a key within those words. It's like this place, this acceptance of you right here, right now. Wherever you are in the world, whatever the circumstance, whether you're drinking a cup of tea, whether you're at work, whether you're freezing cold and hating the weather, or whether you're hot, or whether it's the place you're living is not very good, or your kids are upsetting you, or you don't have enough money, or your job is just crap and you want to get away from it. Realizing all of these things are perfect and they're developing you as who you are. They're certainly not limiting you. And you're the only one who limits yourself. It's like they're showing you something, but the more you can acknowledge and accept, the more things will just change and start to evolve into your life, There's just all this sense of sunlight, golden. I just keep getting this golden energy. It's like being that golden energy, stepping forward into it. And as I connect into it more, it's like that I'm being shown the energy of the Fool, of like the tarot card, the Fool, where he's taking the risk and he's jumping off the edge, and it's just like. But there's this sun, that's golden, this golden opportunity. There's a risk here too, there's a risk you might fall. And there might be fears around, but it's not safe. And, by all means you have to be safe, but there is levels of, sitting away from expanding your own self and letting fear constrict and restrict you. And there's also, stepping forward and facing fears to expand you in ways that you've never experienced here on the planet. And this time, listen to my voice, it's just gone weird. Ooh, expanding. I always note when my voice starts to go a bit strange within readings because it's often at important moments in time. It's like the loss of voice. They're wanting to take me into the sensation of communication. Staying connected. It's like there is this feeling that they're showing me, and I'm just going to explain it as it's coming through. It's like there's a feeling of I'm trying to hold it together. It's like trying to protect something. It's like trying to protect parts of a whole. It's like trying to protect family, holding things together tightly. And it's like there's so much effort here. There's so much effort being, exerted, and almost like a locked feeling, like I can't move. I'm trying to hold it together, I'm trying to hold this thing because there's some sort of belief that it's going to fall apart. But they're saying, it's like, let go. And you're going to see that they're still there. They're right there. There's no need to feel so much worry around it, because they're right there with you, and they will be. Now, I feel like this is referring to the spirit world and all of the support that you have within each and every realm at this time. Returning to a place of innocence, returning to a place of center, of heart space, of vulnerability, of wholeness, beautiful vulnerability, the precious you, the one that doesn't have, bags full of stuff that you're carrying with you, the one that is free, the one that is rich with knowledge from evolution of growth and experience, but the one that is free to move forward and make the next step into the new phase, the golden phase, and the golden time. Spirit wishes to join you now and hold your hand. Allow them to hold your hand. And yes, it's not the way that you think that they're going to hold your hand, but just allow your palm to open and just be present to the moment. Feel their presence, feel their love, even if it is so small. Allow their support to be with you at this time. Because they love you and support you through this time. Believe in your strength to navigate and move through the layers of you. Ooh, okay. With love and blessings from Spirit and from me, because it's come through me, this reading. It was quite deep. Felt very important to me. If you have any reflections, anything that you want to share or speak to or resonate with or reflect with, or even, if you saw things as you listened, if you got senses of things from your experience, even if it's just like little images or smells or, something interesting crossed your path, please pop it below and connect into the flow of the sharing, because we are all connected here. Okay, I'm sending you all blessings on this day, and I will see you again soon. Raven Scry signing off.